want to go to college, and I think that saying is wrong. I showed up on my first day, and I was like, hey, I'm here, gotta spend money to make money, right? And they were like, well, we can offer you the chance at an unpaid internship in 4 years, we hope. So, is that something that interests you? And I was like, would a philosophy degree help? And they were like, sure, yeah, that'll help me out a lot. Throw an English minor on there too, why don't you? Yeah, just more fuel for the fire. It's fun. I need money to fund that philosophy addiction, so I look for jobs and stuff. I found on this place called Leslie's Pool Supplies. It's a very innocuous business, right? And you have to fill out a questionnaire to get the job at Leslie's Pool Supplies. You answer every question on this questionnaire on a scale from strongly agree to strongly disagree. And all of the questions on the questionnaire are fucking insane. They're all insane. There are a bunch of winners on there. Some of my favorites were, you would do the job to the best of your ability, regardless of the ethical consequences. You're a pool supply company. What are the ethical consequences of working at a pool supply company? Like, does somebody come, can I have a bath bomb? Cyanide. Like, what's happening in this company that's giving the ethical consequences? Another good one was, you would leave your job and take company secrets with you. Leslie's Pool Supplies, what company secrets do you have? Like, are people just sitting there, like, in the White House, oh my god, we need the nuclear launch codes. Get that goddamn pool supply company on the phone! Or does, like, James Bond walk in? So, what do you have for me today? Well, Mr. Bond, I'm glad you came in. We have this pool noodle that's also a laser. These swimming trunks, a jetpack. Also, this beach balloon, a condom. We think you'll need this one most of all, Mr. Bond. This is going to be really, you're going to need that one. Take that one with you. My favorite one was, you thought about stealing money before, strongly agree to strongly disagree. To which I think everybody's answer has to be strongly agree, right? Anybody in here, give us a shout if you've never thought about stealing money before. Dead silence. Do you know why? Because we're all right in our heads. We're just like, there's money. No. Like, we get it. We walk past a bank. We're like, I know there's money in there, but I need guns and friends for a robbery, and I don't have those, so I just need, I wish I had money to buy friends. I just think, all the time about it. My favorite part about that story, actually, is I knew somebody that got that job at Leslie's Pool Supplies. They told me they walked into the job on their first day, and their boss said to them, hey, great to have you on the team. You sold cocaine before? And when he told me that, I thought, hang on, so there are ethical consequences. There is actually something going on there. When they're asking you the question, have you ever thought about stealing money before? They're hoping you say yes, actually. They're like, we need some criminal elements in this pool supply company. Like, our numbers are down across the board. I guess as opposite of the last comic as you can get. I'm the stick bug in the room. I think that's fair to say. I'm about, how skinny am I? I'm about 6'4" and 100 pounds. Like, that's how I'm doing. It sucks because I'm tall, but I'm the only tall person I know that nobody thinks they can play basketball. Like, nobody looked at me and was like, that dude thinks ball is life. Like, they look at me and they're like, can you lift the basketball? Like, if we overinflate it, will your arms break? And it sucks because they're totally right. Like, I got winded this morning putting on my clothes. Like, once I got one pant leg on the other one, I was like, oh my god. Whew, it's just a shirt left, Owen, you can do it. Bones are just stiff muscles. You just put it, I made it. I found out too, like, people always assume you go to the doctor and, you're skinny, they're just like, yep, everything's fine. I went to the doctor. My doctor is this kind of like buff Jackie Chan looking guy. I just trust him with my life because he looks like he eats kale or whatever is important. He looks good, so I trust him. And I went in and I had like a different doctor, this most recent time that I went in. And he goes, wow, you're really skinny. And I was like, like, is this a medical opinion of yours? And he goes, no, it's just, you remind me of a patient I had a long time ago that had Marfan syndrome. And I'm like, that's a Looney Tunes character, isn't it? You're making that up, I think. And he's like, no, it's totally real. So basically what Marfan syndrome is is you age throughout your life, and at around 40 years, your heart starts leaking blood, and it leads to a fatal heart attack where your heart explodes. And I was like, holy crap, like there's confetti attached to the end of my life, just bam, it's done, it's over. That's right, there is a splash zone at tonight's comedy show, so all of you watch out. And I was like, well, that doesn't sound too good, so we should probably go get that checked out. So I walked into a heart testing facility and immediately realized I should not be in there. Because everybody was 94 years old. They were like writing their will in the waiting room, like coughing up blood right there. And I just skip in and I'm like, let's do some heart testing. Like, this will be fun. So I go back and they hook me up to the machines, and I hear on the heart machine just like a thump, 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 and I say just the dumbest thing. I was like, oh, that's my heart. And the lady goes, yeah, I guess. Like, you guess? Like, what do you mean you guess? Like, I don't know, it could be a tumor, it could be anything. There's a mouse in there. All kinds of crazy stuff happens when you're skinny, I don't know. So I go to leave, and I ask her, like, hey, so when am I going to get the results back on the heart test? And she goes, I don't know, I'm not a doctor. And she walks away. That's how my heart went out, and I was like, this is going great. So there's a genetics test portion as well, because it's a genetics thing, Marfan syndrome is. So I went to the genetics test, and it was the most bizarre, just like doctor's appointment I've ever had. Because I'm sitting there in the office, waiting for them to come in. 3 people walk into this office. The first guy walks in, he's a kind of short German doctor. I didn't ask, but he let me know. He was like, hello, I'm Hans, I'm German, don't worry. Oddly enough, that worried me. Him telling me that. Oddly enough, that was disappointing. Like he was trying to say, not those kind of Germans. Like, why would you? I didn't need to know. And then he points out the next person. He goes, this person is my med student. She's not going to make it. Like that was gonna be. Didn't even know like her name. That's how convinced he was she wasn't going to make it. I was like, all right. And then the third person, to this day, I do not know what this person did, right? What was going on? Hans just goes, this is Lauren. She is Lauren. And then she sat in the corner of the room on a clipboard, licking her lips the entire appointment. I was looking over like, should she be Hans? Like, don't look, just don't acknowledge it. Like, she's been following me around for weeks, I don't know what's happening. The end of that story is technically that I'm not dying. Hans goes, okay, so it doesn't look like you have Marfan's. Now your mother, you said she's in the waiting room. Would you like to go tell her, or would you like me to? And I was like, oh, don't worry, I'll go tell her. So I walked out to the waiting room, and I walked up to my mother, and she looks up at me with a kind of vague hopefulness in her eyes, like, are you okay, son? I look down at her and I go, Mother, the doctor would like to talk to you. And the look on her face is with me forever. It's mine. I get that look forever. I think one thing too about just looking like this is just, I'm a very awkward person. I had to go buy shoes recently, and I think they changed the rules a little bit on how to buy shoes. Like, I went into the shoe store, and I'm looking over in the back, and I don't think I have enough time to do this joke, so I'm actually just gonna get off stage now. Never mind. Thank you all guys for having me out. And I genuinely, I want to give time for the other comics, but thank you guys for having me out so much. Have a great night.